Patrick, we're going to send it over to you.
Actually, I want to show you, this is the bird's eye view from our El Paseo cam, and you can see a strong police presence right here. The roadways have been blocked off. That's San Pablo, and both intersections here, no egress onto El Paseo. So you can see very clearly they're preparing for what is potentially a dangerous situation, but it looks like there is a very strong police presence and very little vehicular traffic at this point. Still a number of pedestrians, but these folks are just appear to be going about their daily business. And again, the protest itself has been moved to the Civic Center in Palm Desert. This is another quiet view of the Classic Club. A beautiful day. We've got partly cloudy skies. We are starting to warm up again. What we're expecting over the next couple of days, as we move toward the middle of the week, our numbers are going to climb back to about 110 degrees by Wednesday. There is an excessive heat warning, but it's for the Phoenix area, and then it stretches down toward Tucson. Does not include Southern California presently, but we will anticipate that maybe by late tomorrow or into Wednesday, we might see an excessive heat warning because we are going to see numbers up around that 110 mark. High pressure building in over the next couple of days. Right now, we've got a little bit of cloud cover, not much. We're seeing partly cloudy conditions across particularly the Inland Empire and the western portion of the Coachella Valley as those clouds slide in. This is a very weak disturbance off the coast. You can see there is not anything in the way of shower activity here, but it is just a little bit of cloud cover and some moisture moving in. That is going to start to dry out. It's actually being pulled in by this area of high pressure circulation around the high, but that's allowing that heat to build in over the next couple of days. Right now, for today, we're looking at numbers in record levels up around Salt Lake City, stretching into the Plain States. But we could be not quite at record levels, but very hot conditions, hotter than normal as we move into the middle of the week. Today, we're going to be maybe a few degrees above normal, but right now, it's certainly not excessive out there. We're in the 80s in India. We got low 90s in Mecca, 95 thermal. The temperatures in Palm Desert, 93 degrees. 96 in Palm Springs and 95 in Cathedral City. We're in the 80s as you head up the hill, moving toward Desert Hot Springs and Yucca Valley. Whitewater's checking in at 90. And in the mountains, we're in the upper 60s right now at Big Bear. Very comfortable numbers, but this does tell a story of a warming trend that's building in. We're 1 to 6 degrees warmer than we were yesterday at noon. So that's a pretty big change. We've got dew points mainly in the 40s, so you can use your evaporative coolers. Of course, as we move into that 110 degree mark, we're going to find that the dew points matter a little bit less because the evaporative coolers aren't quite as effective when we see those excessive numbers. But for now, you can turn those on and maybe turn off the AC for a little bit. We've got light winds. I don't expect much in the way of wind all week long until we get to Thursday, and then we're going to see a little bit of a change. The winds will kick up, but over the next couple of days, just very breezy conditions through the pass. We're talking about 10 to 15 mile per hour winds jumping to 20, but here on the valley floor, we'll max out around 10 to 15, and that's it. Our forecast today has temperatures climbing up to about 103 degrees, and we're still about 6 or 7 degrees away from that number, so we've got some warming to go. Again, though, with the partly cloudy conditions, may not quite get to that level, but we're certainly going to be up very close to those triple digits, already are in most valley cities, approaching triple digits. The next couple of days, though, will tell the story of increasing heat, particularly on Wednesday. We're going to be still feeling the influence, even though there's going to be an area of low pressure off the coast. We'll be under the influence of this dominant ridge of high pressure through the middle of the week. So, the usual story. You need to drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. You want to wear light and loose-fitting clothing when you go outside. Don't leave pets or people unattended in a vehicle, and check the pavement when you take the pets out for a walk. Make sure with the back of your hand so that we make sure you don't burn your pet's paws. All right, let's look at your Comfort Air 7-day forecast. We're going to be up, I think, by tomorrow, up closer to 105. Again, today, 102, 103. 109 on Wednesday, 108 on Thursday. The numbers start to come down a little bit. We'll see some breezy conditions. Temperatures into the weekend will be in the mid and upper 90s, and that's exactly where we should be this time of year. You can see the average, and you can see that we're looking at temperatures, mostly sunny skies, and a much more average-looking forecast, which is good. We'll be back in those upper 90s. Shall we go back to Jeff and Angela?
Plan.